I am pretty sure by now. I am pretty sure by now. No American will want to mess with Nigeria again, ever. No British citizen will want to mess with Nigeria again, ever. With what Nigeria has done to them. Guys, another breaking news don't come out. One big American billionaire, in fact, one of the biggest billionaires in the world. This man is amongst the top richest human beings on the planet. He's an Israelite, those Israeli Americans. Yes, you know now they get money. The Bill Gates, those are Israeli Americans. Mark Zuckerberg, Israeli Americans. They run the world. You understand? This guy is one of the biggest, and he owns one of the biggest social media platforms in the world. Of course, we're talking about Facebook, Meta, WhatsApp, Mark Zuckerberg, Oga Mark. Oga Mark don't give up for Nigeria. Oga Mark don't lost case wutu with Nigeria government. Remember few weeks ago, it's been up to a month I guess, I came here reporting that Nigeria has dragged Mark Zuckerberg to court, right? Nigeria dragged his company to court. And the foreign media, international media, were all over the place talking about it. It was a trend on social media because people were like, Nigeria, how can you drag Facebook to court? How can you drag Mark Zuckerberg to court? How can you drag the owner of one of the biggest, tech platforms in the world? Who give you the audacity to drag them to court? You're trying to embarrass Zuckerberg. And Zuckerberg was like, oh, what can Nigeria do? Carry me to court. Let's go to court. Little did Zuckerberg know that he is not the first white man Nigeria is dragging to court and winning. Yes, Facebook is not the first platform Nigeria is dragging to court. Nigeria you are looking at, they drag Twitter go court, go winner for court. There was a time Nigeria even banned Twitter. I've forgotten that as CEO. He had to beg. Nigeria had to ban them. People were panicking. Nigeria. Even this Nigeria government has threatened to ban social media. So Mark Zuckerberg thought that he is irreplaceable, nothing can happen to him, he's too big, he's too great. But I've consistently said, nobody is greater than Nigeria government. Nobody is greater or bigger or too big for Nigeria government to drag them to court and deal with them. Nobody. Ask them, they will tell you. There are so many cases. But today is Mark Zuckerberg case I am so proud and happy about because Nigeria has won the case in court. It's a good news. As a matter of fact, it's a case where Mark Zuckerberg will be forced to respect Africa. And this is what we must learn to do in Africa. In America, in China, in Europe, in the UK, all social media platforms, they respect the policies of the government and the policies of the country. They respect the privacy of the citizens. They can't release your personal data. They can't use your personal information for other activities. For example, in Nigeria, what you're watching, what you're searching, that's your personal data. So Facebook, Meta, has no right to use that your data and share it with Google. So that by the time you are done from Facebook or you are done from WhatsApp, because on WhatsApp you ask somebody, how much are you selling shoes? How much? Before you go to Google, you will not be seeing advert of shoes. You will not be seeing Google showing you everything about shoes. That means WhatsApp has transferred your information to Google. That this man is interested in shoes. Your personal data, they use it for their own personal gain, which is very, very wrong. Users' privacy must be respected. But in Africa, they look down on us. They don't respect our user privacy. They don't see us as worthy enough. And what do African countries do? They stay quiet. Because they don't think that they have the audacity, they have the power to drag these companies to court. They feel they are bigger than Africa. Because countries like China, Russia, They are so big, they have the power to say, we don't want America's YouTube. We have our own YouTube. We don't want America WhatsApp. We have our own WhatsApp. We don't want China goes to the point where their own Google is different. You go to China, you are not using Google. You go to China, you are not using YouTube. You go to China, you are not using TikTok. Everything they build their own different. Because you think they are mumu. No, they are not mumu. Because they know that American companies will gather the data and the statistics and the information and use it for their own personal interests. That's why we keep saying Africa needs to build their own. We cannot be in Africa, we don't have any search engine, we don't have any social media platforms, yet we claim we want to be free, we want to be independent. Meanwhile, we are going to be, like now we are discussing on YouTube, right? So, by the time any noise start rising on YouTube from Africa, these American companies, they will just go to YouTube, collect the data, collect the information. They will know how to deal with us. So until we learn like China to have our own platforms, to have our own personal things that we control the data, we will definitely never be free. As simple as that. Now, let's not deviate from the fact. Let me give you guys more insight on this breaking news so that you see what's going on. So, the Nigerian government has wins the legal battle as a tribunal uphold, and of course, it's a battle where Facebook will have to lose about $220 million. That's not small money. That's a whole lot of money. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, Oga Mark, he has to lose about $220 million as fines to compensate the Nigerian government for breach of right and failure to respect privacy of Nigerian citizens. Average Nigerians not going to understand this thing, because when I saw this information online and how Mark Zuckerberg responded to it, because when the thing came out, Mark Zuckerberg rather was like, oh, I will stop Facebook from working in Nigeria. It was rather like threatening that he's going to stop his platform from operating in Nigeria. So Facebook will be gone from Nigeria, Instagram will be gone from Nigeria, WhatsApp will be gone from Nigeria. So some Nigerians were like, they were panicking. I was like, I don't know what they do. No. You don't know how much these people are making from your data, from your personal information. You don't know. You don't know. And by the way, if he has the mind, if he get mind, if he has the audacity, if he has the, let him remove the company from Nigeria now and see who will lose. Because Nigeria will immediately replace it. You think Nigerians cannot create Facebook app that do better than Facebook? You think Nigerians cannot create app that will do better than WhatsApp, that will do better than Instagram? Nigerians can. But because of the heavy presence of these foreign media platforms, it is almost impossible to start convincing Nigerians and Africans that we need to stop using Google, we need to stop using YouTube, we need to stop using Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and start using our own. So the ban would have facilitated the rise of African social media platforms. That would have been the best thing so far that will happen to Nigeria. But Mark Zuckerberg, he make mouth. Can he do it? He can't. There's nothing he can do. So the breaking news is that Nigeria government has won the case, and Mark Zuckerberg will pay a fine of $220 million as penalties, according to the Tribune, the courts, according to the judgment, according to the sentence. Everything settled. And I'm not surprised, because I've seen Nigeria win cases against top British companies, top American businesses, top foreign companies that have always tried to look down on Nigeria and Africa, that have always tried to take Nigeria for granted. And this is not the first time it's happening. So this is good news for the Nigerian government. This is good news for Nigerians, because this money now, if not be say, we don't know what the government to do with the money, because recently we also saw that EFCC recovered how many billions. You understand? Those billions now, if they could use the money in a way that will benefit all the Nigerians, everybody will at least feel the impact, maybe complete roads, build structure, build, sustainable development, give people electricity, give people good water, give people basic things, just basic things. Because Nigerians are hardworking people, they'll definitely figure the rest out for themselves. You understand? That's the challenge now. But when it comes to Nigeria government going for American companies, European companies, top companies that are disrespecting Nigeria, I know Nigeria will never fall our hands in that area. They will never lose guard. They will always go and emerge as the winner. They will always go and come out as the conquerors. They will be victorious every time it happens. So guys, it is what it is. Your boy Ajim Maxi on this one again. And I hope you enjoy watching this video. You know what to do. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for you. God bless you. Cheers.